When you follow Jesus, he doesn't get rid of who you are, right? He really wants you to become who he made you to be and to use all the gifts that he'd given you. For me, with music, working on a song has always been a taste of heaven.
All right, here we go, guys. Go for House Black. Let's start this show.
Oh, it's David Michael. Hello, son. Good to have you home.
I grew up altar serving, and just being close to the Lord in the Eucharist, I really considered that to be the most important thing I did each week. But it really wasn't until I went on a silent retreat, I felt the Lord, saying in my heart, it might be you I'm calling to the priesthood. I just thought, man, I'm 18 years old. It sounds crazy to never be able to date again or get married. Whenever you commit to something, it means that you're giving up something else. That's certainly a part of priesthood. You make some promises that give up other things, but ultimately the major promises that we make of obedience and celibacy and to pray, hopefully actually, rather than constricting you in your life, actually give you freedom. The nights were always a big part of our parish life, growing up. And so when I got old enough, that definitely was something I wanted to be a part of.
I remember when he told me that he had joined the Knights and how excited he was and how excited I was. And I remember him saying, well, I just felt like it was a good thing to do and I wanted to do it.
I'm just the second priest from my home parish. When I got ordained to the priesthood, the Knights were just awesome. They came out huge. They were all there for the Mass and all of their regalia. They were just so excited for me and wanted me to be able to enjoy that day and wanted me to know how loved and supported I was by them.
I had been a founding member of the board of directors of the 5th Ward Pregnancy Help Center, one of the poor areas in Houston.
The heart and soul and mission of what we do is not only to find the best possible solution through the choice of adoption or parenting, right? But to continue supporting her and allowing her to know that there's someone here for her.
I suggested to David Michael, why don't we have a concert or something like that and, raise money for the Pregnancy Help Center? And his immediate reaction was, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can do that. We'll call it a Concert for Life. Yeah, we could do that.
There's a story, just like that song. Something like that. You'll make him go.
And now he's going to be talking, and then he's going to want the song to happen.
Father David Michael Moses and his dad Rex explained the concept to me. Being a pregnancy center director over all those years, I had never heard of that. How does that equate to raising money? And how is this going to be done? Because it's never been done before. And they said, Sylvia, I don't want you to worry about it. We're going to take care of everything. Just trust us with it. I knew Rex, and we opened this pregnancy center 17 years ago. So 17 years ago, Father David Michael Moses was what? He was a little kid then when I first met him. And who would have known that this child would grow up to be this wonderful man of God with a passion, and to see him express that love for God on stage, to say, I'm not here to please people. I want to do this concert with a purpose to help save unborn children.
I think we just need more people who are excited to live out God's call for us, who are not afraid of the challenges and trials that the world offers us, to just spread joy and spread love. And I think Father's really found a way to do that in his vocation as a priest.
It's important for men in general to be involved in the pro-life movement because it's not just women. Men need to be there to support them throughout. And I think it's important as a man and as a knight to be able to step up and say that we're looking out for the unborn.
Father David Michael is not silent. He's an outspoken voice. What are we afraid of? To be outspoken about life. There should be no reason to be afraid of that.
I have such admiration for the Knights of Columbus. The women that come in know that there are men who believe God and believe in them. That vision, that brand, that heart, it also came out of Father David Michael Moses.
I'm totally aware that in 10 years, the concert 10 years ago will just be a nice memory. Hopefully because of what we're doing, there will be a baby that's 10 years old, that's alive now, that maybe wouldn't have been. If you're willing to give yourself to the Lord, He's gonna take you places that you never would have expected.